That's right. Hello everybody, chiroguys here, and today we're going to talk about muscle memory and its effect.
So here's the thing is, we're out here and we're bozos doing a health video, right? And guess what? If you go to YouTube, you're gonna find other bozos doing other health videos.
Yep.
And all you gotta do is turn on your TV and watch Dr. Oz and watch the doctors.
Exactly.
And there's all sorts of bozos doing health videos,
Right.
and they're always throwing out the next buzzword, right?
Yep, exactly.
And it depends on if you're watching this in 2019 or you're watching this in 2029, what the next buzzword is.
Right.
So what are some examples of buzzwords in health right now?
So right now, vitamin K2 is one.
Yeah.
And they're all good buzzwords, you would say.
Yeah, these aren't bad things.
Yeah, but the amount of information you would get on each one can get very, very confusing. And when you have these buzzes, what we notice in the office is there's a ton of confusion around those.
Confusion's a great word.
Man, I give an example of like a turmeric or something. Turmeric, not understanding how to do it, but how amazing it is, and then no one really explains like what you do with it, that kind of thing. So
it just gets overwhelming.
It does.
So we are gonna talk about a buzzword because we're nothing if we're not hip and cool guys.
Yes.
Obviously, I mean, look at us.
We're awesome.
We are always at the top of the trends.
I know.
So
we've coordinated.
But here's our buzzwords.
Yes.
It's M and M.
Yes.
And it is not the melts in your mouth, not in your hands, candy coated goodness. It is actually.
Yes, muscle memory.
I forgot. That's why I had to look at him.
That's right. Muscle memory.
See what I did there?
Your muscles have memory? That's amazing.
It is amazing. And here's what's really neat, because we are Captain Analogies.
Yes.
Or boy wonder analogy if we need to be as well. But here's what's really neat about muscle memory.
Yes.
Muscle memory is kind of like riding a bike.
It is.
You and I ridden.
Right. Yeah. Yes. Something.
We did that a lot as kids, right? I don't ride a bike as often.
Right. And I do a little bit more.
I enjoy. I mean, I got a 12-year-old, you got a 13-year-old, and a 10-year-old. So we ride bikes, but it's just not as common now.
Right.
But if I hadn't ridden a bike for 20 years, and I got on a bike, would I get on and immediately fall over like I did when I was 3?
No, that's the interesting part, right? Yeah. So, and here's the other thing. Can you explain to your son how to ride it?
Just because I know how to? He's got to get out and touch it, feel it, do it.
You have to, because what happens is, like, unless he touches it, I cannot give, Dr. Matt cannot give Josh an instruction manual and say, Josh, this is the step-by-step instruction manual for riding this bike. Once you read this,
you'll be good.
It's all good.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the idea of muscle memory.
That's a great example. It's just that repetition, and that's what muscle memory is. So muscle memory is a connection between your brain, your muscles, which loosely touching muscles here, that is developed through repetition. And the more you do something, the more your body has this unconscious ability to do it, like riding a bike,
exactly.
right? We don't think, okay, where's that checklist that my dad gave me back in '52 on how to ride a bike? That's a great example. We don't think that. We just jump on the silly thing and we just start going, and boom.
Exactly.
And that's because of muscle memory.
Right, and muscle memory becomes what they call like neurological, I would call it reflexive, if that was even a word. But it's probably in your brain somewhere, some subconscious area that is stored, and that's where the muscle memory comes in. So that's what people are talking about when they're talking about that. We wanted to just get out there of like what this muscle memory is, and then talk about the rest of it too.
So we're given this example, but like you said, it's more than just riding a bike. Muscle memory is everything. We actually live in a pretty predominant factory town, which is awesome. But there's a lot of people that are doing this all day. There's a lot of people that are doing this all day. And what they're doing is they're laying in
a muscle memory, a reflex, a neurological reflex to the exact same pattern. Why does your body do that? The best explanation I have is to make everything your body will do, it's trying to make it easier on the body to perform it. Efficiency
always love
is
the
a better
word
word.
efficient.
Yeah, not easier, but efficient is way better. So you have this efficiency every movement you do. So why, if you're doing the same one 1,000 times a day, your brain will create a way to make that more efficient for your body. So it's interesting.
Yeah, and another way, of course, no matter where you are, there's a lot of people that have desk jobs, computer type jobs, right?
Yes.
And what are they doing? They're doing this. And anybody that can do this instead of hunting and pecking, this is muscle memory. Being able to type on a keyboard is muscle memory.
Right.
Of course, the obvious thing as well is athletes.
Yeah.
And you could go to the more precision things, like swinging a golf club.
Right.
That is a very precise muscle memory action, or throwing a bowling ball even is a very precise muscle memory action. Right. But of course, even shooting shots, hitting a baseball, all these things are all muscle memory. So muscle memory affects every part.
Yeah, absolutely. And so in our next few videos, we're going to talk about a few different things, the good side, the bad side,
and more specifically
what you can
for
do,
specific people too, right?
Exactly.
We're going to talk about athletes, we're going to talk about weightlifters, we're going to talk about that there's this positive side, but whoa.
Yeah,
there's a negative side, Shaggy,
too, right?
And so we got to make sure we look at both sides of this, because if it's, we want to make sure you get the best benefit from it. So, so take a look at all those different videos. They're popping up real soon. You might even see them in little boxes up there.
Exactly. So, and check out the rest of the different muscle memory ones. We're going to have a few of those on there. Our next one will be worth it. So, have a good one.
Boy.
Yeah.